Hello, my name's Katie and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since my last upload and I do apologise for that, and thank you everyone that's watched my videos, commented since or subscribed. That's been truly amazing. Life just got quite busy for a little while there, and also I dealt with some approaching corruption in my main Pleasantview save. That's been a big deal, so I've been trying to fix that. Then I just kind of burned out and just sort of left it for a long time. So as I say, thank you so much if you did stick with me, and if you're here again, this is amazing because I'm starting something new on this channel. As you can see, this isn't the Pleasantview I normally play in. I'm going to insert here what my main Pleasantview looks like, which is a little bit busier than this one. But essentially, but because my Pleasantview started to have some slight wobbles as it approaches its 10th birthday, I decided I want to do something a bit different. And I haven't restarted the neighbourhood. That neighbourhood still exists. I'm still playing it regularly. What this is something different for essentially the 20th anniversary of The Sims 2. I've decided I want to start both Pleasantview over again, and also I've attached Strangetown. So this is actually a Strangetown main save, but I have attached Pleasantview as a shopping district. So this is using Meet Me to the River's clean templates. Everything's clean and fresh, which I didn't do with my last one. Obviously, that may be what I'm paying the price for now. But what I want to do here, the key thing, is I want this to be the darkest timeline. I want to do the opposite of everything I did with my previous Pleasantview. So for example, for the Goth family, I had Cassandra marry Darren because I think he's just a lot better for her than Don. And Morto got with Dina and they had children who became the main Caliente family. That's not happening this time. She's going to marry Don. That's going to happen, which I've never done. I'm going to do it. And everything else I want to do essentially the opposite of what I did. So with the Pleasant family, I healed their relationship. Everyone kind of was getting along by the time that the teens moved out. Daniel and Mary Sue mended their relationship. Not here. He's going to run off with Kaylin. That's going to happen. Because of that, I'm going to be taking a bit of a heavier hand than normal with this game. So normally I let the Sims just do what they want and kind of tell me the stories, which I can then tell to you. But I really want to have a bit of more control over what happens in this, the darkest timeline. It's not all going to be terrible. There's no like trigger warnings or anything. I'm not going to do terrible things to them. But I just want to explore things I didn't with my previous Pleasantview, and the same with Strangetown. When I've played Strangetown before, I've kind of done the same or similar kinds of things, and having those two neighbourhoods able to cross over, I think is going to be a lot of fun. That does also mean that Bella is in Strangetown somewhere, so we might find her. Mortimer might go on a quest to see if he can locate his wife and mend that relationship if she remembers him. So with that in mind, we're going to start with the Goths because they're one of my favourites. The only family I've started to play and made over is the Curious Brothers because they are one of my favourites. So they had their baby. Pascal had his baby. Wasn't Tycho, it's Andromeda, a little girl. She's very cute. We're going to start with the Goths. We're going to move in Don. Normally I'd play Don first and then move on to Cassandra. But I thought we'll just do the Goth family and play it the way I want to play it. Because this is an add-on neighbourhood, there'll be no scripted events, I believe. So this is just kind of freeform. The tutorial events won't happen for Don, but that's fine. We're going to meet him pretty soon anyway. So let's move into the Goths and see how we get on in the darkest timeline. So here we are in the classic Goth house. What I'm also going to do with this series is, as much as I can, maxis everything. I'll be adjusting people into some CC to make them look prettier, of course. But houses, buildings, community lots, I'm just going to leave as they were 20 years ago. And we're going to play with the classic setups. A big part of the reason I wanted to add Strangetown was I watched a Cotton Socks Strangetown series last summer. That made me really want to play it. And she had loads of those nice makeovers. But I tried to install some. They're very expensive. I didn't get on with them. I don't know why. So we're just going to be going with Max's houses for maximum nostalgia for this series. So we're here in the Goth house, and in the back garden we have Mortimer, who's feeling pretty fine considering the fact his wife recently just ran away. We have Alexander, just classic Alexander with his glasses and I don't know what you call this outfit. Edwardian ghost child outfits. And of course Cassandra with her classic bunches, which I probably will change maybe once she gets married. But a dress I think I'll keep because again, it's a classic. And we already have Don here, so that's quite handy. That's going to mean all our plans can work pretty quickly. So she wants to start off by kissing him. I'll also do some upgrading, I think, depending on jobs to kind of give people university degrees and their secondary aspirations, which I'm just going to roll for. I'm not going to do any calculations. I prefer just to roll the dice and see what they get. So yeah, so we have Cassandra, we have Don. Now who does she know? Now I did notice this kind of interesting thing. I was looking at who she's currently knows in the town. Of course she knows Darren Dreamer, she knows Mary Sue, best friends with those two. She also knows this lady who you might think at first glance is Bella Goth, but because she's a townie from the clean Pleasantview, she's actually called Carol. So now the new theory is that Bella has abandoned her family. She hasn't just been abducted by aliens. That's a cover story. She has decided she's had enough of this fabulously wealthy lifestyle and is going to move to Strangetown just under a new identity. And maybe Cassandra knows this because she's aware that her mother's now called Carol Shaker. Let's say Shaker. She's just, I think that's why she's determined to move on with Don, start her own family, have her own way in life. Now maybe Mortimer will still go looking for her. He's still in love. That's kind of heartbreaking. He's also in love with Dina. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. But I did get him and Dina together in my previous Pleasantview, so they're not going to be getting together in this series. We'll just see again how that goes. At least they won't live together. They may still, of course. Woohoo. So let's get started. Let's have her, well, she's going to take her own destiny there. Lovely. ACR is working. Let's just make sure we have that set up over here. Always good to have somewhere nearby. Oh, well, actually still got a single bed. That's quite sweet. Oh, Bella. This is, of course, very much the classic layout. In my previous household, previous Pleasantview, I've chopped this into an extra bedroom, so I can do that again if we need it. And I'll just remodel inside the house rather than rebuilding it completely. So what does she want to do? She wants to kiss Don. I'm sure she'll do that. Have a little smooch. Now the big question, of course, is if we're getting her married. Well, she's getting married here, so I think he's going to become Don Goth. We're going to lose the Lothario name, and she's going to marry him and give him the Goth family name, and of course access this fabulous fortune. Let's see how it plays out. Excellent choice of wedding dress, Cassandra. Thank you so much. Come on, team, get involved. How do I roll? Here we go. Will it work? So there we go. So thank you, Don, for the extra 58,000 simoleons. Not that we needed them. These come with a nice stack of cash. And they're both happy to have married into money, so that's quite good. So it was maybe a fairer situation than I thought. So I'm just going to give them a double bed. Let's make sure that they have something appropriate. There we go, a nice four-poster bed, very fancy. And they can... Oh, she wants a baby, we're going to have to lock that in. It's a classic. And he wants to woohoo, so, you know, they can both be happy there. And now, how's Don doing? What's his relationship status? Oh, oh, hang on. Oh, that's Kaylin. He's in love with Gaia, who is Kaylin. I may rename her. And Nina has a crush on Dina, so I think I'm going to allow him to pursue his truest romance sim options is my plan with Don. So what's his lifetime wants? Yeah, we were 20 different sims. I'm going to try and achieve that with him while married to Cassandra. And that's what I think we're going to go for. Because again, darkest timeline. I never want this to happen to Cassandra, but it's going to. I mean, Mortimer being an excellent father, which he wasn't that much in my previous game. He was a bit distant with Alex. Are you guys okay? Oh, he doesn't like Don. Negative. Only a little bit. He's a bit sceptical. Prefers Darren, but what can you do? How's he doing? So I am going to give a couple of sims, as I mentioned, some university degrees, just so we have... just so it makes sense, because he's a doctor. He's probably been to university. I'll give him a biology degree. And Cassandra, she's also in science, so I'm going to upgrade her too. We'll give her... Yeah, physics seems appropriate. But Mortimer, I think, is a self-made man. He came from before university degrees were necessary to become mad scientists, so he's fine. You two okay? Maybe they haven't got a bed set. Let's send them up to bed. And they'll grab themselves some food. Stay out of their way. While they make the next goth baby. Does he go to private school? Oh, he does. That's good. He has no skills. We should work on that, Alex. You need to be a bit more skillful. And never worry about your mum running off with a new name, new identity. Let's do it. I never pressed that button. We're going to do it. For Cassandra. Oh, it would seem no chimes. How interesting. But that is one woohoo for Don, because I don't think he remembers any others. Oh no, he does. Oh. Okay, yeah, he's been around the place. Alexander, let's send you off to bed. And Mortimer as well. Oh, and of course, all the ghosts are here. I had moved those out previously, but Victor's here and he's angry. Oh, they can move in the middle of the night. That'll be fine. Oh, Mortimer's awake. Get him to hire a maid. He wants that. I think that'd be good. Good for the household. Let's get a maid booked. Let's see if we get Gaia. Oh, I think it is. That is good. All sorts of pets, which I think is adorable too. Oh, and the goths in this piano. I swear, they've played it. It's the most played piano in the whole of The Sims. Little midnight snack. Seems good. Eat a salad with the ghosts. Oh no, Tom. Oh, no. That's like some pre-karma for all the things he's about to do. Maybe this is what's going to push him over the edge. Let's go on vacation. That could be quite good. We could send them off on holiday. Have to add the lots, but I can do that. The neighbourhoods, I mean. Cassandra's very supportive, I think. Oh no, she's not. She's fully booing him. But Mortimer's having a good time. I think that's what counts. What skills does she have? She can do some cooking skill. Why don't you serve some breakfast? Leave your father to his hobbies. He wants to go on vacation too. That's exciting. But a pet seems like a good idea. A lot of the family wants animals, so we can do that. Maybe the next episode we'll get them sorted with their very own pet. Cat or dog? That's for the goths. I don't know what's best. Oh, he's already improving. Oh, who's that? Mortimer, go talk to them. Okay, so the morning has risen. It is a brand new day for the Goths, and that's where we're going to leave them with their initial setup completed. We have... Oh, the last thing I had to do... Oh no, you don't want a magazine. I have to roll some secondaries. So I'm going to do that quickly now, and then we'll end the episode. So for Mortimer, his secondary is family. So that's exciting. Oh no, sorry, 3. Popularity for Mortimer. I think that makes sense. And we'll give him some points there. For Don, who's already romance. Popularity, he rolled a 2, so he's going to be popularity secondary. And let's give him all the best options. And finally Cassandra, starting at family. She's going to roll a 3. Which is pleasure, family and pleasure. That's quite nice for Cassandra. She can chill out a bit. We're going to give her... Oh, it should be all the family options. I didn't check her lifetime once. I'm going to leave a point available in case we want to have twins, if she wants tons of kids. What does she want? Chief of Staff. Okay, I won't choose a twin option then. I'll just give her business one, because she'll be having babies, so we'll give her plenty of aspiration fairly soon. So thank you so much for watching this first episode. I hope you've enjoyed what we're doing so far and what this series is going to be about, and which family we'd like to see next. We have the whole of Pleasantview, plus the Burbs, the Oldies, Strangetown, with all their bin families moved in. So we're going to move on next time, I think probably to Strangetown, and we'll see what's going on there. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.